All right, sweet deal. All right, so start with the jumping jacks. So we are going all lower body today. We do get in a little bit of core, but it's just kind of that finisher round at the end. So definitely focusing on glutes, quads, hamstrings, working our way down to calves, and just be prepared to hit those muscles. And this is a combination of different work intervals, strength training, bodyweight work, a little bit of cardio. So it's all in there. Light on the toes here, paying attention to anything that feels a little extra sore or tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Into the butt kicks. I was laughing last week on Thursday. You had mentioned when we had this class that you like the sort of like pumped up workouts, and that upper body day usually doesn't have that. So I created a workout that had like a pumped up upper body, and then everybody else was there and you were there. And I was like, just blame Rebecca. You're mad about the workout. Text Rebecca. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, into those high kicks. Heart rate's up just a little bit. Hopefully the blood is pumping. I don't know what she's destroying over there. We're just going to let it fly. Toes all the way up. All right, again, start to feel where any stiffness comes from. If anything needs a little extra stretch, go ahead and linger on that exercise or come back to it before we get into our first working set. Let's go 2 more each side. Good morning. And then move to chest. Hug it in. Big open and drop. Good morning. Hug it in. Big open and drop. Starting to wake up the hip flexors. Activate the glutes. And also just starting to find that upright posture. Pulling in the abs. Nice straight back. And shoulders down and back. That sort of starter form for all of our exercises. Let's go 1 more each side. And go ahead and drop the legs. Nice wide stance. Arms up and out to the side. And start with those gentle pulls. Side to side. Take it nice and slow. And as you feel the muscles along the side of your torso start to loosen up, you can pull a little bit deeper into that stretch. Pushing the hip to the side as you go, but keeping the shoulders and hips facing forward. Let's go 3. 3 to center for 2. And 1 more here. All right, straighten the hips off. Let's go down to those toe touches. Make sure you're pushing your butt back behind you so you're really starting to feel that stretch up the hamstrings and towards the glutes and into the lower back. You want to make sure that your whole lower body is feeling good and ready to go as we dive into our working sets. Push the butt back, soft knees. Let's go 1 more each side here. Pull the chest down towards the leg. Stand up nice and tall, last reach. And again, stand up nice and tall. You're going to keep those legs nice and wide here. Take that deep breath in, reach for the ceiling. Push your butt back behind you and reach for the floor. Soft knees here, side to side. Leaving your feet flat on the ground and pushing your butt back out behind you so that you're really feeling that stretch. You can sort of rock the hips forward a little bit and then work your way back again. Moving the body around as long as it doesn't hurt and it's just adding a little bit to that moving stretch. Then you're good to go. Let's go 3. Let's go 2. 1 more each side. Go ahead and straighten both legs. Walk those heels in, heels and toes all the way to the center. And then roll the shoulders up towards the ceiling. Big shoulder rolls backwards just to loosen everything up. And I just want to hit a little bit of ankle and knee mobility before we dive in. So, most of your weight is going to be on your left leg. Plant the right foot just in front, and we're just going to trace the outline here. We've done this before, so start at the heel and use your body weight to trace an outline of the foot. So you're going to work your way up the inside of the foot, across the toes, and over to the outside. And what I want you to do is really exaggerate the movement with your ankle, knee, and hip. Give me a few to one side and then reverse direction. Just making sure those joints are ready to go. We're not necessarily going to make them move in these directions with any kind of weight, but we want them to be able to do that. One more. Shake that leg out, switch sides, other side. So start on the heel, tracing up the inside of the foot, across the toes, and down the outside. Applying only as much pressure, obviously in the form of weight, as feels comfortable to you. So as you do it a couple times, you might feel a little bit more comfortable applying a little bit more weight. That might be the fastest I've ever spoken words that all came out as English words in a row on this class. All right, one more. And then go ahead and shake it out. So, lower body, grab some water. You're going to want a mat. You're going to want a set of dumbbells, and we are going to get started. So, here's what we're looking at. We have a series of exercises and variations. We have a series of intervals and variations. We're going to work through line by line, hitting each exercise type until we finish it. And what I mean by that is we're going to see it sort of 3 times, one variation, one variation, one variation, and then we're not going to see it again for the workout, okay? So, we're going to use a variety of body weight, single dumbbell, and double dumbbell as well. To get us started, you're just going to want one dumbbell at your feet because we're going to start with a goblet squat pulse. So we're going to go down, halfway up, down, and up, all right? So again, we usually use this squat, this first exercise, to continue to warm everything up and sort of gauge how we're feeling. That's what we're going to do this time. So, one dumbbell or kettlebell in hand. I'm going to use dumbbells because that's what I have all around. Up in that goblet squat position, so held tight to the chest. Place your heels about shoulder width apart. Here we go. You're going to drop, pulse, and push up through the heels. So again, we're going to see one type of exercise multiple times before we finish it up and leave it behind for good. So definitely expect that burn from endurance rounds. Focusing on form here, just waking everything up right now. Push your butt back behind you, keep the chest nice and tall, and push up through the heels. Try to keep those knees over the toes. And we are going to take some breaks in here. Squat it down. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. Let's get one more rep in. And stand up nice and tall. We're going to move into some pulse squats here. So at the bottom, and you're just going to pulse it out. So your choice if you want to hold on to that weight. I'm going to put mine to the side for now. We're going to hit the bottom and pulse it out in 2 and 1. Here we go. But again, same form that you worked through for that first exercise, right? The knees are tracking over the toes, chest stays nice and tall. Legs are pretty fresh right now, so you feel like you can sort of hold on to this one for quite some time. Keep pulsing out. We have about 10 seconds. We'll take that break again, and then we're going to add in a little bit of cardio. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing up nice and tall and shake it up. Take the time. Keep the body moving here. So, we're going to go into some squat pops. This is the shortest interval of the line, all right? So this is quick, rapid fire, which is good because the legs are already feeling it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Squat pops down and push through those toes. So this is the idea, right? We're going to hit those muscles. We're going to double up. We're going to triple up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake it out and grab some water. Nicely done. All right, so we're not going to see that goblet squat again, which is good, but it means we're hitting a lot of other muscles as well. So pick up that one Dumbbell, again, we're going to be back in that goblet squat hold. This time, though, we're going in for a static lunge. So, right foot in front, left foot behind. And all you're going to do is drop in and stand up nice and tall. And that weight stays at chest height, locked in. Strong form, nice straight back here, and control. That's what we're looking for. Controlling that back knee as it approaches the ground and stand up nice and tall. Feeling all of these lower body muscles today. And we are going to work those rests in there. I highly recommend stretching and keeping the body moving when we work them in. Here we go. We have about 5 seconds to go. Keep pushing. 3, 2, one more rep. And stand up nice and tall. Shake it out. All right. Dumbbell to the side. We're going to go reverse lunges now, okay? So still keeping that left leg in front. Stepping back behind you with the right leg in 3, 2, and 1. Step it back and pull the body forward. So a little bit more dynamic here. Still working on that good form. What I want you to focus on here is pulling the body upright through that front heel. You probably guessed we're switching sides next exercise, so as much as possible, dial that focus in. Step it back, big step. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it up. Here's our little break. Use it wisely. Our cardio pump here. We're going to be back in that split stance. You're going to go down into the lunge and pop. Okay? If that pop hurts the ankles, knees, anything at all, you're going to ixnay the pop and go ahead and just do those static lunges. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knee. Pop. And this is a quick cardio round, so yes, it's going to burn fast, but it's also going to go away fast. We have 10 seconds to go. Come on. Use the arms. Give yourself a little bit of leverage. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up nice and tall and shake those legs up. Nicely done. All right. Again, really important here to keep the legs moving. You don't want anything to settle there. Grab your weight. We're going in for that right side. Right leg starts in front. Nice wide stance. Here we go. Dropping that back knee nice and close to the ground. Always in control. And what you want to look for, looks like you guys got it, is that up and down motion, right? Not too far forward. The front knee can pass the toes a little bit as long as that's comfortable on your joints. Feeling those muscles burn. Stick with it. Come on. This is what we're looking for. We want that burn. We want to feel those leg muscles. Takes a lot to challenge the legs. 10 seconds to go. Fight all the way through. Pushing hard through that front foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing up nice and tall and dumbbell to the side. Nice and done. All right. We're switching to that reverse lunge. So we're still focusing on that right side. We're just adding a little bit of dynamic movement in. Here we go. 2 and 1. Step it back. And pulling hard through that front leg. That right leg is still in front. No change there. Just balancing everything out from that last round. Don't worry, I promise we're going to hit some hamstrings. Give the quads a little bit of break. It's coming up. Step it back. Pull the body forward. You're feeling the glutes. You're feeling the quad. Should feel that right hamstring too. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up nice and tall and shake it out. We have a little break here, and then we have those jump lunges again. Sort of pops through the toe. It's brief, it burns, and then it's over. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down and pop. Yeah, awesome. And again, this sort of forces that up-down motion, right? You can't pop forward, or you're going to fall over that front knee. Here we go. 2, and 1. Shake it out. Woo! All right. Nice little water break here. Again, keep the body moving. We're going to switch gears a little bit and hit those hamstrings. So, We're going to do 2 variations of a hip hinge here. First line through, we're going to do good morning. So your choice on this one, either a single dumbbell back in that goblet squat hold, or front loaded. But again, this is that hip hinge. So we're looking for this and stand up nice and tall. The choice on how you want to hold the dumbbells really revolves around how heavy the weights are that you're using right now, okay? So, load up. We're going to go into these good mornings. Tuck the tailbone and keep the lower back really nice and straight. Here we go. 5, 4. Take a deep breath in. Lock that form in. Here we go. Good morning. So the weight is at the top. It's either at chest height or on your shoulders. So this is the first of the variation of hip hinges that we're going to do in this workout. Pushing the back behind you, soft knees. You don't have to lock those knees out. But you want to get the butt back far enough that you feel the hamstrings pull, squeeze the glutes, and draw the hips forward. Keep the shoulders down and back. Yeah, awesome. Excellent. So you're really just looking to push the butt back. That's what starts the hip hinge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to go into a single-sided deadlift. Right side only. Again, your choice. You can either use a single dumbbell. It'll be in your right hand. Or you're going to use 2. Right foot stays down. Here we go. Down for that deadlift. And pull right back up to the top. Whether you're using a single dumbbell or 2, you want to make sure that your shoulders are facing forward. So you don't want to let the right side drop lower than the left side, even though that's the side the weight's in. All the way through it here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells to the side. Our cardio push here is going to be some skaters. So we're going to shake it up a little bit. We're still relying on the glutes to be the big push here. We've got 5 seconds. Take a deep breath. Skater jumps. 2 and 1. Let's go. We're going to see these skaters twice. So we get 2 times to really push and nail that form. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall and shake the legs out. All right. We're hip hinging again. This time, though, we're going to take that good morning, and we're going to make it a deadlift, okay? So you're going to want 2 dumbbells for this one. Both in hand. So the only difference here is the same hip hinge. The only difference is that your arms are hanging in front. So it's a different variety of load, basically. So arms in front. You're going to still hip hinge, push those butts. Put the butt back to the side. Here we go. Keep the dumbbells nice and close to the body. Hip parallel to the ground foam and pull back up nice. All right. All the way through it here. So hitting those hamstrings again. But this should feel slightly different in where it hits your lower body muscles because of where you are holding the weight. This is one we're a little more comfortable with as well. Keep the body rocking here. We have about 15 more seconds before we get our next break. Push the hips back behind you. Soft knees. Squeeze the glutes and pull them forward. Let's get in one more rep. Here we go. And up to the top. Shake the legs out. All right. Single leg deadlifts. If you used a single dumbbell last time, use a single dumbbell this time. The left foot is going to stay forward. And we're going in for those deadlifts. Here we go. Left foot stays down. And pull right back up to the top. Again, you want to keep your hips and your shoulders facing forward as much as possible. So as you drop in, keep it nice and even. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but the higher you can get that back leg up, the more you're going to counterbalance the weight and the steadier you're going to feel. Yeah, nice. Great form right there. That looks excellent. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Weights off to the side. We've got some skaters coming up to finish up this hip hinge series. Shake everything out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice deadlift. That round those looks good. All right, that little cardio push here. Come on. Yeah. Stick with it. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall and grab some water. We get a little break here. All right. Working our way down the workout. Everything's awake by now. We are looking at a single dumbbell in hand. We're going to do right side lunges, so that weight is going to be in your left hand. Nice wide stance. As you lunge to the right, you're going to touch down with that left hand and stand up to the top. Touch down and stand up to the top. So again, a little bit of a combo here. Obviously the knee is bending, but your hips have to move back so that you can touch that opposite toe. Reach and stand up nice and tall. Always to the right side. Nice. Excellent. Keep the shoulders facing forward as much as possible. And a nice straight back. Starting to feel that right glute, that right quad again. It's been a minute since we used those quads. Down and stand up nice and tall. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that wide stance. Dumbbells back up in the goblet squat hold. We're going sumo squats in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat the butt back, bending at the knees, and stand up nice and tall. Get that butt low. Yeah, awesome. Drop the hips back behind you and push up hard through the heels. We have about 15 seconds here. So we're really looking for that quad burn. Here we go. All those muscles are in go mode now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. Put that dumbbell to the side just for a moment. We're going in and out squat pops for our little cardio kick here. So you're going to tap down, pop the feet in, out, and tap down. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Tap down, in, out, and tap down. Make sure you're dropping into that squat and not just reaching. Come on. These are quick cardio rounds. Push it. Let's keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall and shake those legs out. Grab yourself some water. We're going to head over to the left side. A little bit of a break. Just a little bit of recovery here. And then you're back in that nice wide stance. This time the dumbbell's going to be in your right hand. We're going left side lunges. Tap it down. Boom. And stand up nice and tall. So again, focusing on that lunge first and the reach second. So bend the knee at the same time the hip push back. Shoulders stay facing forward. Yeah, here we go. All right. Push that butt back. Deep into that side lunge. And then you're pushing through that heel right back up to the top. Tap it down and up. We have 15 seconds to go. Keep working it. Come on. Legs are starting to get tired. I know. We're getting there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. Nicely done. The dumbbell. Still a single dumbbell. Still that wide stance. Hold the dumbbell with both hands. We're going in for Sumo Deadlifts here. So push the butt back behind you. Pretty straight with the knees. Boom. And pull back up to the top. So again, we're back to that hip hinge. Focusing on pushing your hip back behind you. Squeeze the glutes and pull it forward. You really want to hit parallel to the floor, but really no further, right? Because that's where you have the most strength in the glutes and hands to get you back up to a standing position. Yeah, come on. 3, 2, and 1. Weights just to the side. One more round of those in and out squat pops. And then we're heading to the mat. So make sure the dumbbells are nearby and your mat set up and ready to go. In and out squat pops. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. We're rocking through. Getting that little bit of a cardio kick so the heart rate's up, breathing a little bit harder. Yes. Come on, fight it. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right. We're going to go quick transition here. Grab your dumbbells next to the mat. Head to the floor. All right, here we go. We're going to start in a glute bridge. So, on the mat. Heels nice and close to the body. Weight is resting on your hips if you would like to do a weighted glute bridge. And you're just going to press up through the heels and right back down. Nothing fancy. Up and walk it down. Sort of calming the heart rate a little bit. After that squat pop round, we don't have a ton of left, but we have some holds coming up and some really focused exercises. Keep your heels and toes on the mat. Pushing those hips high and keeping that back nice and straight. This longest round, we're looking to lock in form. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips to the mat, and go ahead and let that weight fall to the side. We're going to be back in glute bridge, but no weight needed. We're going to add in some walkouts. So, heels are nice and close to your butt. Go ahead and lift the hips up into that bridge hold. Walk the heels out from the body, and then all the way back in. Hips touch down, take that little break, and then walk it out. And you want to take little steps out and little steps back in. As much time that you can spend under tension here, the better. Keep the hips high the whole way through. We've got about 10 seconds to go, so fight through all the way. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back in. Go ahead and hug the knees in for a quick little break. All right, we're going up for a glute march. Instead of cardio, we're going in for that hold. So, heels on the ground, arms at your side for balance. Lift the hips nice and high. That's your hold. And then you're going to march. So draw that knee up, alternating sides. Just march through. The hips never touch down on the mat. We have about 10 more seconds to go, so fight through it. Yeah, nice. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips drop to the mat. And again, hug those knees into the chest, round the back out. Give a good stretch. And then when you're ready, rock up the sit bones. We have a few more rounds to go. We've got some work in it for us. So, we're going to be in tabletop. We're switching into glute kickback mode. Grab a single weight. If the weight gets too heavy, so we're gonna start on the right side, and I want that weight behind the knee. If you're using a really heavy weight, start off with it, and then you can always drop it. But the weight's behind the right knee. You're gonna squeeze that weight into place, and all you're gonna do is kick and bring it in. Kick and down. We're only gonna start off with that weight. We're gonna drop it for the part 2 and the part 3 of this little mini circuit here. Kick that foot right up through the ceiling. Flex the foot. Squeeze that weight in between your calf and your hamstring. So the tension starts right from the get-go. We have 10 seconds to go. Feeling that glute. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights to the side. All right. We're going to move into a straight leg. So that right leg straightens out back behind you. We're going to do an arcing kickback. So you're going to go up and over that left heel. Touch down and back to the center. Up and over. Touch down. Hopefully that glute is firing already. And so you're feeling those muscles. Really have to work hard to control the movement and maintain good form. That's key here. Keep that back straight for them to come on. We've got 5 seconds to go. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and sit back, stretch the glute briefly. We're almost done on this right side. We're going to do some extensions and bends. So, back up into tabletop. Kick that right leg up 90 degrees. You're going to extend and bend. Extend and bend. Keep it moving. This is a brief burnout at the end of the round. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw that knee in and sit back briefly. We're going to switch over to that left side. So, the weight goes behind the left knee this time. Flex that left foot, and let's get started with those glute kickbacks. Push the foot right up through the ceiling. Nice and controlled movements here. I want you to pay attention to your upper body to form there, right? So your shoulders facing the mat, your hips facing the mat. The added weight makes it a little bit more difficult to get that leg nice and high and to keep the hips even. But that's really your goal here. Kick it up and draw that knee in. We're so close. Come on, keep it going. 10 seconds with these kick-ups. Then we'll take that little break. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight to the side. Nicely done. That's the last time you'll need that weight today. So, tabletop again. Go ahead and straighten that left leg out. And you're going to kick up and over the right heel. Tap down and back to the center. Our work intervals are getting shorter as we move through each exercise variation, which is good because at this point your glutes should be on fire and there's not much more time that we could give them. Tap down and back to the center. And again, you're looking for control here. So slow it down enough that you are making purposeful movements. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Quick sit back to stretch out those glutes. We have a pulse series coming up. Not a pulse series, excuse me, an extension series. So, on all fours, kick that left leg up to 90. Extend and bend. We're getting there. We're almost there. We're going to finish it up with a little bit of a core hold round to get us through it to the end. 3, 2, and 1. All right, sit it back. One more stretch here. We have one more exercise to run through in all of its variations, and then we are done. So, quick sip of water, and then we're into it. We're going to start with just a plank knee tap. So you're going to be down on the elbows, find that straight line plank position, and tap the knees to the ground. This is finishing it up for us here. So, find that elbow plank. Once you've locked it in, tap those knees down and up. Down and up. Keeping the butt right where it is, which is down and in line with the spine. Shoulders stacked over those elbows right now. And that core is engaged. Down and up. We're finishing up with these holds. Hopefully you're feeling every muscle in the lower body. Waking up that core a little bit to finish it off. Tap down and right back up. This is all lower body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sit it back one more time. Well, maybe not one more time. We'll find this place again. All right, so next exercise. We're going to do a straight arm plank. So find that hold first. And then what you're going to do is you're going to step 1, 2 forward into that bear crawl hold. 1 and 2. Here we go. 1, 2, and step it right back out. Alternating sides here. Finding that bear crawl hold. Once again, your butt stays in line with your spine. So everything is happening via the legs. Core is just holding its ground. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 knees down. All right, this is it. One last hold, and we're really just going to ask for that burn. We're going to be back in bear crawl, and we're just going to hold for that last little bit, and then we'll stretch it out. So, Find tabletop. Shoulders over the wrists. All we're going to do is lift those knees right up off the ground. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the knees and hold. This is going to get us through to the very end of the workout. Hold steady. No movement here. Lock everything in place. We're so close to the finish line. We've got 10 seconds. Hold strong. Keep those knees low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. And sit it back. Stretch through those glutes. Stretch those quads. Woo! Nicely done. Nice leg workout here. Go ahead and reach back to the toes. Let the body sink a little bit deeper into that child's pose. Reach those hands forward. Press the weight into your hands and draw yourself up onto all fours here. I just want to hit the legs for this stretch pretty much. So what I want you to do, keep the legs bent, and you're just going to lift the hips up into a down dog, but keep the legs bent. From that position, you're going to start to pedal. So straighten one leg, and then draw that knee forward and straighten the other. Stretching through the calves, stretching through the hamstrings here. Dropping one heel down. Taking it nice and slow. Pushing that stretch just a little bit. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Straighten both legs and sink into downward dog. Go ahead and relax the shoulders. Bring the feet towards your hands into forward fold. Take deep breaths in, exhaling any tension that you're still feeling. I'm going to face this way so you guys can see me. All right, from this forward fold, what I want you to do is take a couple steps out to the side. So nice wide stance here, and let your body fall a little bit deeper into that stretch. Drop your chin, relax the neck. Walk those hands over to the side. So your hands are meeting your right toe right now. Again, thinking about letting go of any tension in the neck or the shoulders. Walk the hands back to the center. And then over to the left. Heart rate back towards normal. All right, walk those hands to the center. Walk the toes in, heels in, toes and heels until they're behind your hand. And roll those shoulders up to the ceiling. Big shoulder rolls back behind you. Nice job. Happy Tuesday and happy leg day. Woo!